The root of evil is greed. Greed to have folks doing some crazy things.
Okay, you guys, today, hopefully you guys can see, I'll be putting my, my flooring on my van. So right now, it was just like the dividers of how I wanted my storage and how far I wanted my bed to go. That's why you see the bungee cords. So I'm about to just start taking the bungee cords off and just leave them on the left hand side. And I will be using these for the floor. These are like peel off. See the back part? You just peel it and you put it on there depending on, you know, the size of everything. Couldn't find my other, you know, blade or whatever that I'm going to. This is an old one that I don't even know what happened to my newer one. That will just happen, you know, when I'm trying to work on something. But it's all good. It's all good and dandy, you guys. I will show you guys the process of how I do it. And right now, this is where we at with the van. I just put up a couple, you know, a couple things on the wall, you know, like little means of things that, you know, you should do. You should know about yourself, whatever. And then on this side here, I have my sunflower. Y'all already know it's going to be the sunflower theme or whatever. I'll show you guys more. I hung up some stuff, still some sunflowers up there. And right now, I'm doing the floor. I'll show you guys more once we get to where we need to get to. But right now, we need to get this floor going, and we need to put the rug down here. So, basically, you would just see me the process. I'm not going to be talking too much. You're just going to see the process of me trying to do this floor. So I'm gonna shut this door right here, and we're gonna get straight. We just gonna get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to really do it. It's hard. It was really hard concentrating on doing this because I don't know. Every time I be like, I'm about to go work on it and get it done, I will get into a whole mood and I won't even do nothing. And I don't really feel too well. Okay, so after we got those out the way, this is what these look like or whatever. Hopefully you guys can see. Got a little lights and stuff. So this is my first time dealing with, you know, this brand, but as you guys can see, you can just tear it off. It's simple. You guys don't need to do all that stuff to y'all flows. Make sure it's not wet and it's not dirty. So I need to go get a towel from here. I need to get me a towel. Hopefully I still got this towel in here or whatever. Let me see. Okay. So make sure it ain't like dirty. You ain't tracking nothing. So you just wipe it with a towel. Simple as that. Cause I just tracked some stuff up in there with my, you know, and today I had put on, you know, make sure I had some you know, not no shoes or nothing, but just some house shoes, slippers or whatever, making it easy. Make sure you have a towel because you're gonna have to wipe up the dirtiness before you put this on here. So this is basically how it looks. Simple. I don't know why people do too much with the, you know, with that build or whatever. They got stuff where it stick on. You ain't got to do too much. I don't understand. So I'm just going to put that right there perfectly. And it sticks right on. Right on. It sticks right on, y'all. I can't make this up. And once it start getting to certain areas where it's like you need to use this thing, the blade, to cut it into motion, go ahead and do that. But it's simple, y'all. Same thing with this. You peel off. Peel it off. Peel it off. Okay? Make sure you peel it off right too, because sometimes, you know, it has 3 different things. You can take off this part and you can't. This is the sticky part. So make sure y'all make sure it's clean though. Where's the towel? Keep wiping, keep wiping, keep wiping. And make sure you get it right on there. You want to make sure it's professionally done, even though it's not professional. It ain't like profession, but you can do it. You can make it professional. So you want it as close as possible. So move it up if you need to. And see, it ain't close. Gotta get it neck and neck. Neck and neck. Whew. Okay, that's the closest it's gonna get. I could have got it a little. You know what? I'm gonna get it a little bit closer. I'm just OCD like that. Girls OCD. Like what? There we go. There we go. You see that? See that? And then you just keep going. I got a whole ton of them. And you just keep on going. And then I try to make it where it's matched this as much as possible. Like match the boards, frames of the whole setup. So, and then hopefully you guys can see, because I'm not even sure what y'all can see, but here. So make sure you're not peeling off that silver aluminum part, because that is the sticky part. And just keep going. Keep going, keep going. Make sure it is close, close, close. You need to be complementing the same, here. You need to be going the same way. Going the same way. Hear that? And then, you know, take your feet and, ooh, it's slippery too, y'all. It's like, woo, shit. But you need to make sure it's all the way down. All the way down. And then, as we get into this part, we gotta move this out the way. Move these out the way, these bungee cords. The only reason why I use the bungee cords to basically make the frame and how long I want my bed to go. So, make sure you keep having this towel, because you got to keep wiping, wiping the area, making sure it's clean before you start doing it. So we gotta keep this thing going in a motion. It's simple, y'all. I don't even know why they be doing that. Like, I be looking at a bunch of videos before I do my build, and I be like, why are they building, like, why are they doing so much? Like, they up here painting the floors. They like, like putting boards on top of boards on top of boards. I'm like, ain't nobody doing that. We about to go get these I bought these from Temu. These are the stick-on little patch patterns. And they work perfectly fine. They're easy. It probably only going to take me about, like, how long? Maybe like 20 minutes to do this. At least 20 minutes. And it fits perfectly. Look at that. It fits perfectly. Like, I can't make this up, y'all. Look, this is the first row. First row. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me see. If you guys can see. Yeah. First row. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, keep wiping. Because we getting down to the second row. And they give you so much. Look how many they give you. Look. Stacks. You don't want to throw this away, because you might have to, and you can actually grab one and sit on the other one until you're done. And you just peel it off the back, how I've been doing it. And it's actually fun, y'all. This is something that is like, you can listen to music and you could just like zone out to. It's not like overbearing, you know. See that? It's so sticky, so you gotta make sure you get it, because it's sticky. So you gotta make sure you get it, because it's sticky. So you gotta make sure you get this off. Here. There you go. Make sure you get it off, because it's sticky though, but it's worth it. And then you just do it. Do the same method. Go in as close as possible. You gotta make sure it's neck and neck with the other side. You can even go a little bit closer. Get all edges. Get all the edges. See, don't be scared to pick it back up again, because it's very sticky. You feel me? Look, I'm OCD. I don't like too much gaps and stuff. So, you know, that was a gap right there, right here. But it's all right. We'll let it roll. We'll let it roll. It's a little gap right there.